Hello, everybody. I'm Freddie Prinze Jr., but tonight, I am Horus, the mighty owl bear. I have come to the tournament from the independent leagues to win the eternal ring. As you can tell, I'm not grunting or hooting because I've been cursed to speak your wretched language and can't even understand my own. But when I win this bloody tournament, and there will be blood, mark my words, with the winnings I receive, I will find the greatest wizard in the land, break this curse, and never be forced to hear any of your elvish, dwarvish, or gnomish requests ever again. Don't forget, you can buy Horus merchandise right here.
The 100-year war is over, but now a new battle begins. A force of nature, the Mad Hermit.
No man nor beast can hang in the ring with me.
The Guardian of Eberron, Eleanor.
I fight for love and justice.
A legendary evil, Misty.
The least you can do is look me in the eyes.
The monster incarnate, Razor High.
You're just gonna have to know with it.
The Jelly Queen, Candy Cantrip.
I may not have any guts, but I have plenty of courage.
Join us now as the quest for Eberron's most powerful wrestling league begins. It's time for the Eternal Ring Tournament! Who will stand victorious? Welcome to Droaam Defiance Wrestling! Welcome to D&DW!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tuesday Night Defiance! Coming to you live from the Platinum Heights Arena in the City of Towers itself, Sharn! As always, I'm your color commentator, Southern Slagpaw. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of a long, long road of strife between D&DW and the AWL. Certainly, no love lost following not only the destruction of Under's Arcane belt, but recently, a kerfuffle involving a blown-up building in Fairhaven. Hey, look, wrestling gets complicated sometimes, all right? So, tonight, the AWL unveils their newest Arcane champion, the Warforged, known only as Claymore. Followers of sports entertainment are well familiar with Claymore's long, storied career. Will he be able to get vengeance, not only for his league, but for his entire nation against our D&DW wrestlers tonight? But D&DW and AWL aren't the only ones with a horse in the race tonight. Representing the indie leagues, the veteran owlbear, Horus, will also be vying for the Eternal Ring crown. Love him or hate him, he's been a dominating force in the squared circle, and it will be a severe mistake for any of our competitors to underestimate his raw, unforgiving owlbear power. Also, special welcome tonight to all the folks in from Vathrind. We understand a good majority of you brought tickets for the Eternal Ring match tonight, and we're happy to announce that we'll be introducing your favorite group of wrestlers as the Saviors of Vathrind. Yes, that's right. Those who work together to save the city will team up against the two veteran titans of the ring, Claymore and Horus, placing them against overwhelming odds. Will they be able to achieve victory as a team once more tonight? We will see. Quick shout out to Honorhide, who couldn't be with us here tonight. Still recovering from a broken heart from being publicly shamed by his girlfriend live on the air a couple weeks ago. Our hearts go out to our favorite Noel, and we wish him a speedy recovery. That really sucked. We all felt for you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing show for you tonight. So let's get back there behind the scenes and see how our wrestlers are preparing for the match. All right, so you guys are in the back getting ready for your matches, right? You are all sharing one locker room. Your competitor Claymore is nowhere to be seen, right? You've been told that Claymore will make his appearance. However, he will not be sharing a locker room with all of you. As, you know, the circumstances leading up to this match are very... Personal, right? There's some hard feelings at work here. However, oops. We're starting off with me completely negating one of these promos that someone just paid for. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I'm like, no, we don't need that. Anyway, we're gonna remember. Keep me on track. We owe someone a promo. You owe someone a promo.
I saw you in last week's episode. I'm sorry.
That's right. You owe someone a promo. We'll just remember that. Okay, so you're lacing up your boots. You're getting ready. Stakes are high. This is all of your first Eternal Ring match, right? Since the start of this tournament. You've heard other leagues and other wrestlers take part. They're all shoot matches. You're all trying to win. You're trying to keep kayfabe as much as you can to entertain this audience, but your goal is to win this match, not only for yourselves, but for your league and your country. Stakes are high. Woo! Horus, you, grizzled veteran, right? You notice these youngins. They come into the locker room. You know, they're on the other corner of the room. You know you're gonna have to take the fight to them tonight, but you're all, you know, they put you together because they know you can be professional. They can be professional. Maybe that's why Claymore's not here. There's some hard feelings. Right? You guys, as you enter the locker room, yeah, you see this massive owlbear in the corner lacing up its boots, right? You've definitely heard of Horus, the owlbear. He's a superstar. He's been doing this for years. He's gone from league to league to league, and currently he's in the Indies. You know, you know why he's in this tournament. He's in it to break his curse. Very famous curse. Everyone knows he can't talk to his family. It sucks. Everyone feels for him.
It's a lonely existence.
It is a lonely existence. All right. And so you guys have a bit of time before the match officially starts, and you guys are in the locker room.
I kind of just immediately slink up to Horus in my cube form, just... Hello!
Ah, the saviors of Vatheron.
Yes, I am a savior. Thank you for noticing.
Yes.
That might be the first time she's personally ever been considered a savior.
So they just don't recognize my greatness. It's all right.
The only positive title.
I heard you're looking for a wizard. The strongest in all the land.
Yes, I've been looking for quite some time.
I have some excellent news.
Oh, no.
I found him.
Oh, no.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Is he dead?
His name is Travis.
Oh.
And he's dead.
No.
And he's dead.
Well,
It's inside her.
I ate and dissolved his body, and now I keep his bones inside of me, and they give me powers.
That's interesting, because the witch who cursed me, I ate before I could figure out how to break my damn curse. So we have something in common, my
We're
dear.
both cursed!
You would think eating her would work.
That's what I thought, but
Do you want-
alas,
we
no.
should
As you're commiserating for your backstories, someone pulls Mad Herman aside. It's like, hey, come with me really quick. A creative needs you.
Okay.
So Mad Herman is separated for the time being.
So, recently single.
Well, it wasn't real to you anyways, right?
We should trade bones sometimes.
Owlbears don't live that long, and I prefer the asexual type that I happen to be.
Oh, that's fine. Can I have your bones when you die?
Well, isn't that uplifting and cheerful? But this is a wrestling show. Let me explain something.
Yes.
I don't enjoy your language. I don't enjoy speaking it. I don't enjoy understanding it. What I do enjoy is being left alone. I've been doing this a very long time. I'm not looking for friends. I'm looking for victories. And tonight, it's lucky they put all of you together, because rookies versus veterans are the bloodiest and easiest matches for the bloodthirsty to win. And I happen to be incredibly thirsty tonight.
All right.
As
Not here to make friends. Got it.
as he's explaining this to you,
I mean, I am.
Bumrum, creative, pulls you aside. It's like, okay, we need to buy a little bit of time before the show starts. We need you to cut a promo into that camera. Tell them how you feel about the show tonight. Tell them that you're going to win, etc., etc., etc. The little the lens, the Magic Tech lens, floats right next to you, and it's like, okay, you have 5 seconds to come up with something. I'm sorry, we're 2 seconds off. Go.
Hello, everyone! It is us, the so-called heroes of Vathrin. I would have left the town to burn if the option was available to me. Anyways, tonight, we're going to go up against some pseudo-intelligent owlbear and some stupid robot that the AWL cobbled together so that we could, I don't know, pay for destroying the capital. By the way, how's that doing? Rebuilt it yet? I hope not. The rubble suits your city.
You can hear throughout the arena the oh, it reverberates the walls. So some Undarian fans in the audience did not like that. But the Magic Tech screen floats away, and the mage writes like, all right, thanks, great. You can get back to the locker room now. We'll get you when you need you. All right.
I slip like a pinky bone to Horus in case you change your mind, and then I just slink off.
Is this actually the wizard's bone?
I would guess yes.
And perhaps a trinket would be nice.
Travis is like, what the fuck?
I'm tying it into my bootlaces.
As you insert the remnants of her warlock friend that she ate into
your friend.
Into
lovely.
your boot. You hear, and this is after you come back in the locker room. You hear on the locker room door.
Yes.
Hey, can I come in? Is there any?
Yeah,
there's no press in here, is there?
Wait, who are you?
All right. So you see the door open, and you see some familiar face pop in, wearing a black lensed sunglasses and a bonnet, just a flowery bonnet around his head, and he's got like a big coat, like he's hiding from the paparazzi. Right? Oh. And all of you immediately recognize this as the Archfey, the King of Summer.
It's you.
Yeah. And he hurriedly shuts the door behind him. It's like, okay, no paparazzi. Great. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Horus, oh my gosh, it's been forever. How are you, man?
I'm grumpy. It's good to see you again. You seem in a better mood than the last time I saw you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that, by the way. It's we have this storied history together. This guy and me,
we're not friends.
Oh, come on. We went through so much. It was such a wild time. Remember when I was supposed to break your curse and then I was just super drunk and I accidentally enchanted all the sharks off the reefs to learn sign language instead? That was crazy.
Yes,
right?
I remember that exactly the same way. We just feel differently about the experience.
Oh, but come on. We have such cultured sharks now. It's great. Anyway.
They're lovely.
Yeah, I like them. Anyway, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know some stuff going into this match, which I'm super hyped for, right? So you know how y'all are being challenged by that AWL Warforged, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So did you guys hear that they reconstructed the Arcane belt?
Why is everybody so keen on having an arcane belt?
Well,
they just get destroyed.
Yeah.
When they let you lot play with them, they do.
Well, specifically her.
Listen, I saved everybody. I know, I'm a hero. They'll realize it one day.
This is the exact opposite of what really
One day.
Right. So, wait, just let me finish. Throws his bonnet at you. Hey. You swallowed it. Kind of got the vibe from the grapevine, the magic grapevine, as it were, that their new and improved arcane belt can do anything. And I'm saying anything the old one could. Remember that crazy match you two had using the arcane belt?
Yes.
The one where you blew it up?
Yes.
Yeah, expect some stuff like that. Right?
Me blowing it up
Well,
again.
It didn't take them
Why?
very long to make a new and improved belt. It must not be
Well,
So
that.
what you're telling us is we have
Some
your
sacred
defunct
artifact.
artifact,
Yeah,
and
you-
they have a defunct
Excuse
artifact.
You did not tell me that this was going to blow up things.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were mad when you used it. What did you expect? Yeah.
Well,
just-
some
you-
instruction,
you
that's
get
what I
some-
expected,
All
and
right,
you gave
all
me
right.
none.
Are we almost done here?
No. Here's what I just came here to tell you this. that little dragon shard I gave you, it's going to be doing its very best to keep that new arcane belt from ripping you all to pieces, because that golem is here to win, okay? That Warforged wants to put you all down. But
wait, you mean dead?
I mean, you know, he wants to win. Horus, don't even worry about it. He's not after you. He's just going to go ahead and try to...
I'm not worried about any paper champion.
Great, because that's what he is until he pins you. And he's going to be trying to use the entirety of that new arcane belt against you. But fortunately for you, you got that little dragon shard. It's going to dampen a lot of the effects of the art, because I am Mr. Illusion Magic, okay? They think they can come up with an artifact greater than mine. I don't think so. That dragon shard right there will be doing its best to protect you from the brunt of its sorcery.
It'll be doing its best.
It'll be doing its best.
To kill the opposition, is that doing its best?
Well, you're not supposed to kill the opposition. I don't know what the Warforged plans are for you, but you know, let's just pretend worst case scenario, all right? That dragon shard will not be able to use its power for you while it's fending off these Dreambox attacks enhanced by the Code 1, okay? So just keep that in mind.
So if I use it, the defense goes down.
Who knows? Magic is not an exact science.
Oh,
Horus. So
yes.
I did want to ask you something too.
What?
Now, okay, come on now, buddy. Come on, we had some good times.
This is me happy.
Yeah, I remember. You're a bright ray of sunshine. So, what if, let's just say, just for fun, you and I gave it another shot to break this curse thing, huh? Like, I feel bad. I feel really terrible about what happened last time. Sharks aside, that was a triumph. But, like, the whole curse thing, let me give it one more shot.
There aren't any sharks around this time, are there?
Not within immediate distance, no. Why, do you know of any?
No.
Anyway, like, here's the thing. You and I will give this one more shot after this match. Would you consider... You don't have to job to them or anything. That's not what I'm asking. Would you consider helping them stay alive?
Against Claymore?
Yeah.
Look, man, if you're just flying blind with this curse-breaking stuff, I can't help you. But if you actually have an idea of what to do...
I've been doing homework. I've been studying. You know, I spent the entire afternoon yesterday looking into this. And I'm 99% sure I can do it.
Just an afternoon?
Look, I'm an Arcane, okay? That's a long time, all right?
Can you break my curse?
No.
Okay.
But yours...
Sorry, dear. Everyone loves Jell-O.
I'm getting used to it.
But yours definitely.
Well, I don't like Claymore much anyway. I don't care for champions that don't earn it. So I'll see if I can keep your rookies from getting splattered in the middle of that ring.
Great. That's all I'm asking.
If it works out that way.
That's all I'm asking for. Again, feel free to pin them, whatever. I don't care who wins, just as long as they stay alive.
Wait, wouldn't this make me the saviors of the savior of Vatheron?
Ooh, I smell a new story angle for your
Thank you,
character.
thank you.
I like that. Someone write that down.
The savior of my savior is
That's correct.
Don't hurt yourself, Candy.
She got another pinky bone caught in
That
her
hurts.
throat.
Blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
All right, so that's all I came to tell you guys.
All right, is it? Okay, good. Hey, is that the King of Summers?
What the?
Guys, oh my gosh, the King of Summers!
Why did you do that?
He explodes in a shower of flowery petals.
I needed
and
to...
disappears.
I go and I absorb all the flowers.
Trying to get in touch with him for who knows how long to learn how to use this crystal more. Why did you do that?
Because he only does favors for people who he wants something from.
You hear just a crowd of paparazzi run by the locker room. I heard King of Summer. It's a very famous guy.
Thank goodness. Right. I was getting tired of all the whimsy.
So just as quickly as he came, the King of Summer explodes in the shower of petals and leaves you. This, of course, so now you have been informed that you will be up against the fully functional Arcane belt. And as you two remember from your match, the limits to this thing are vague, right? It's illusion magic. Anything you can come up with using illusion magic will be tangible
Do we get bonuses to Arcana rolls in its presence?
Not this one.
Okay.
Not this one. This one's a little different. But thankfully, because you have this dragon shard, you will also be able to manipulate the power that comes from the arcane belt.
Sweet.
So this dragon shard will basically keep Claymore from just crushing you outright with like
no squash matches here.
Yeah, no squash matches today. All right.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. But also, while this thing is protecting you from the
I can't use it.
Reality warping effects of the arcane belt, you yourself will not be able to use the full extent of its power.
Only her?
Yeah, she's the wielder of the dragon shard. So the most you can do is use it to prestidigitation your outfit out.
Okay.
Just like normal.
Okay.
All right.
So everyone pin the Warforged while I just run away. Got it?
That seems hardly fair.
He's going to be going straight for me.
That's true.
I mean, well, that's fair. I could, we could work something out where I fly you around, maybe, because he's a Warforged.
No,
he can't jump.
Yeah, should definitely experiment with that.
He can't jump, right?
He has the arcane belt.
Okay, no, that's fair. He can do just about anything.
What would happen if I
Great.
destroyed this belt?
Don't you dare! You stop destroying things that do not belong to us.
Let's not destroy the belt, because that would destroy the Warforged. And do we need them to hate us more than they already do? You'd be killing someone.
I would kill someone?
Yes, the Warforged.
More than a Warforged would die.
Probably us too.
I
in
didn't
proximity.
realize there were consequences to my actions. No wonder you guys are so uppity and tense all the time.
So some would call it uppity, others would call it professional.
Oh.
Some would call it survival instinct, fear for my own existence.
Listen.
On a daily
form
basis.
Of morality.
Yeah, I think
Well,
I
it's
lost
pretty
that
gray
in the
around here.
transformation.
All right, and with that, as you guys are discussing this, there's one more knock at the door. This time, one of the mage rights from the back, technicians, comes in. It's like, hey guys, we're going to come in with the Magic Tech lens. We're going to have you guys cut one more promo before we have you come out. Please give the audience just a little taste of what you're planning for the match tonight. And we'll start with thanks for the memories and candy, and
Yes.
we'll go.
What?
What candy?
What candy?
What?
What?
Okay.
What?
And then after that, the lens will go to Horus, and then he will cut his promo, and expect your music to hit soon after that. All right?
I'm ready.
All right. Thank you, Horus. Everyone else, ready to go?
Yeah.
Big crowd tonight, you guys. You're in Sharn. This is it.
This is possibility of actual death. Well, it's nothing new, huh?
It's ready as I'll ever be.
All right, you guys. I'm going to go get that lens right now. Be back in just a second.
Oh, gosh.
The mage right, I guess.
Mad Hermit is basically my man from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, which you haven't seen because you're 19. But the guy hears this amazingly inspirational speech. He's like, we got to stick together. We got to fight. And he's like, yes, we're going to do it. Yes. Are you with me? Well. I love him.
Hey, little angry man. How about one more jelly rub for old time's sake in case we die? No, just...
I'm going to have to take a pass on that one.
That
Because you called
sounded
me little
repulsive.
angry man.
little angry man. I don't
Right.
feel any rubbing.
As you're trying
Goblins
to
are sensitive about their height.
As you're trying to finagle one last massage out of your goblin friend, you hear the telltale whirring of the Magic Tech lens float into the room. It passes by Horus and settles onto the D&DW group, and you see the light come on it start counting down from 3, 2, 1.
Razorhide. This one's for you, buddy.
Our dear Candy seems to be trying to win back Razorhide by joining forces with his old friends for a bit.
That's right.
Not that we need her to take on one stupid Warforged and one Owlbear. Are they joking? I know he's been doing this for a long time, but come on. He's a woodland creature.
Yes. He's also very fluffy and cute. And I will
He's pretty
be
cute.
sure to rip my femurs out of my body to pet him when I pin him.
I eat woodland creatures.
The camera pans down pretty short.
Delicious!
I don't know. This particular woodland creature might actually eat goblins too, so...
Fair trade!
All right. And afterwards, the camera just sort of pans right over to Horus, who's just right there.
I can't wait till the day where I never have to understand a word any of you ever says ever again. The saviors of Vatharon, the accidental fools, Helenor, Neasta, the Mad Hermit, and Candy Cantrip. I don't understand how any of you have lived this long, nor do I understand why I'm going to have to carry all of you on my broad feathered shoulders. However, I will manage to keep each of you alive long enough to defeat Claymore and then maul, eat, and destroy the rest of you with my claws and beak.
Well, I tell you, it's pure chutzpah.
When Horus says the bit about not knowing how you stayed alive this long, you start hearing the audience chant, "That's fair. That's fair."
It's a heel crowd tonight. We're in Philadelphia. Gonna boo the baby faces all night long. All right.
I don't know how we stayed alive this long, honestly.
It's nothing short of a miracle.
That was quite lovely. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
We should be dead.
Yeah, the lens floats away, and the Mage Ride's like, "All right, you guys, we got you're on deck in just a few minutes. So this is your 3-minute warning. So we're gonna introduce D&DW first, then we're gonna go straight to Horus, and then we'll introduce Claymore. You guys got it?
Yes!
So we're not attacking the owlbear.
No, I mean has no one told Candy what's happening tonight? Is that what's happening?
It's a shoot match.
Each of them.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yes, I knew that.
So Claymore's the main target, but we will still have to. We are trying. He's trying to win. We're trying to win.
Right.
You'll certainly try.
Yes, all of you
Understood.
are on a
Got
team.
it.
You can't pin each other to win. You'll have to pin either Horus or Claymore.
Not both?
Not both. It's just one fall.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna go get your music ready. You guys set to go? Do you need anything before the match?
Yes, actually.
Yes, sir.
Can I get some rings of spell storing?
That's pretty expensive. What you're
one ring of spell storing.
How much for one ring?
It's a singular ring of spell storing. You know what? We're gonna look in the back, see if we have any.
Just lying around.
Yeah, lying around rings of spell
Bro,
storing.
if Chris Rock was an RPG player, he would be you, bro. Oh my god, that's great.
Tell Dugan McBrain to make it happen.
Dugan McBrain.
He's good for it. Get it on credit.
He pops
You
up
go
in your
for it.
scriber, McBain. Yeah, he's everywhere. All right, so the Mage Right heads out. He starts to set up the music stuff. You guys have just a few more minutes before the match starts. If there's anything you guys want to get done or communicate before it starts.
Okay, Nyasta, do you want us to just fly you around and try with that
should definitely
first?
do some of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get up in the air or what his abilities are with the box anyway.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how imaginative he is.
Right.
By the way, you guys are starting out with a full heat meter. That's how much.
Oh.
That's how much D&DW universe.
So we just all go finishers.
Right, you can activate your finishers right
Yeah!
off the start. That's how much I'm cheering for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
All right. So, any last plans? Any last communications? Any last?
If you see me on the top rope and it's not you I'm aiming at, stay out of my gigantic way.
I have a question. How did you
Noted.
go to a custom bootmaker for your shoes?
No, they were a gift from a stupid fan. The same fans who named me Horus. You think I'd call myself that? It's just the name they scream.
What's your real name?
We don't have names. I'm just an owlbear, but you people have to define everything. So I'm Horus.
I'm going to call you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You look like a bird, so I just want to make you feel more comfortable.
Thank you for speaking a language that I can't understand. You could have chosen any language in the world, and I would have no issue understanding you. You picked the one they took away from
Mr.
me.
Owlbear, I'll tell you, she is the queen of insensitivity.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Aw.
Wasn't exactly a compliment, but she's your teammate.
All right, as you're all struggling with Candy Cantrip's casual racism, the ring has been prepared for you. Now, you guys, this is the city of Sharn. All right, this is the city of towers. It's the largest city on the continent of Corvair. You know, people's entire careers lead up to matches in this city. All right, the stage itself is set up in a very in almost majestic fashion. Through the wonders of magic tech, a huge ivory ring is suspended in mid-air, surrounded by an equally suspended audience.
Yes.
All 360 around this ring. If you look down, it's just air. All right? There are special featherfall enchantments in place. In case someone gets drunk and falls off the edge, they'll be fine. However, this squared circle is one of the most majestic rings you've ever seen in your life.
Better than the indie circuit, that's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely better than that. You're on the uppermost tier of Sharn, right? This is where the bougiest of the bougie come to hang out and shop. You are amongst Eberron's influencers.
Oh, I hate them all so much.
Oh man, every single one of them will have like a little selfie scroll enchanted like during the match. They're going to be live scribing you during, all right?
Watch the match, don't film yourself watching the match.
And so while the stage is getting set up, Slagpaw has finished basically calling out the matches tonight, and he's about to introduce your event. And,
Oiling up. Oiling up the feathers.
That's right. That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tuesday Night Defiance. And now, the match you have been waiting for.
Yeah!
The Eternal Ring match to decide who is going forward in the tournament. On one hand, we have Droaam Defiance Wrestling. On another, we've got AWL. And of course, we've got Horus from the Indies. Which one will reign supreme tonight? Let's find out. And now, let's take it to our veteran referee. Buzzford, the sentient swarm of bees, is down in the ring. Buzzford, take it away.
And
a swarm of bees is our referee.
Ascension swarm of bees.
I love you. I totally love you right now.
He's just, he's the most experienced referee in the locker room, so it is what it is.
Yo, if Macaulay comes and does one of these, you have to let the bee referee kill him, just like Michael.
Oh no!
That would be amazing.
Dude, that is messed up.
He needs his glasses. He needs his glasses. He can't see
his
without
enchanted
his
spectacles. Sorry.
Buzzford.
We have a bee. That's amazing.
Buzzford floats into the ring.
Yes, he does.
This contest is scheduled for one fall and is part of the Eternal Ring Tournament. Introducing first, representing Droaam Defiance Wrestling, Candy Cantrip, and Fangs for the Memories, the Saviors of Vatharan!
Right. Describe how you guys are coming down.
I'll push Candy forward first.
I just kind of trip and then I gain my composure. I turn into my humanish form.
Right.
And I make like little gooey flowers and I throw them into the crowd, but they're still kind of poisonous.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, little Timmy just caught one of those flowers. Oh, that does not look good.
And I just do that and I slink my way into the ring just normally.
All right.
I will slither in with about 20 snakes with me, and we're all slithering down on our bellies, and I will climb, just like belly roll up and saunter down and just like stick my nose up at Candy down the line and turn and do this to bring the rest of my fangs.
No love lost between Niesta and Candy Cantrip tonight, and here comes the rest of D&DW.
You see trees sprouting up down the walkway, and I'm hopping from tree to tree into the ring, primal savagery claws out. and I scratch the center of the ring.
Oh, a huge pop now for the Mad Hermit from apparently his fans in Vathrin. That's right, they remember how he helped secure the entire city from the demons.
And my snakes are going to slither out into the audience. They're going to scare people, but they're not going to really bother anyone. And then go backstage.
The audience, you hear a huge pop. They're like, oh, and
I jump into the air and open my wings and scream, transform! And I transform with all the beautiful colors of summer, but black etched into it. And I fly down, hit the ground, and with minor illusion, I show the wreckage that happened last time of the Capitol building blowing up.
Oh, so many boos from the Undarians! So many! But equally as many cheers from the Droaam fans in the audience, along with Vathrin.
Oh, it was so easy.
Oh, so divisive. There's such a divisive crowd tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the D&DW wrestlers have entered the ring. And now, here we go. Let's bring it back to Buzzford to introduce our next competitor. Buzzford, the microphone floating in the cloud of bees. The sentient swarm of bees. Now, coming to the ring, and representing the Indies, the bearish beak, the feathered flex, the honey craven, elf enslavin', don't call him Smokey cause he's misbehaving, Horus!
And I let out a primal roar, and I shake my head, and a plume of feathers shoots out over the crowd as feathers from the owl mane float gently down, and kids are grabbing them. Grown-ups are stealing them from the kids because they want them even more because I'm an indie wrestler. So more grown-up fans than kid fans, and they're hardcore.
That's right.
And I walk down to the ring on all four giant paws. And when I get to the ring apron, I step up, turn my back on the saviors, and throw up both paws one more time for the crowd to take it all in.
And the crowd is in it. They're just chanting, Horus, Horus, Horus. There are folks here who have followed your entire career.
Yeah.
They have shown up for you tonight. Yeah, the audience, stands on their feet. They're cheering Horus. Some of the younger fans, you're right, they're just like, well, who's the owlbear? I don't know, people seem to like him.
That's right. That's right.
I'm here for the Medusa. She's family friendly.
That sentence has never been uttered.
All right, and as Horus's music dies down, Buzzford once again picks up the mic. And now, last but certainly not least, may I introduce to you the Big Silver Machine, two-time AWL World Champion, and AWL's newest Arcane Champion, Claymore. Very simple entrance. Very cold, mechanical entrance. He walks up to the top of the platform, robed in the same brown cloak that you saw him in before when you were in that city doing your mocap. Remember, if you remember that.
Bankroll, I miss you.
That's right. He very sternly, very composed expression. You can't, Warforged have like this cold steel kind of face going on anyway, so it's very hard to discern emotion. But this guy is stone cold, just slowly makes his way to the ring, each of his steps heavy and thudding. And of course, he's got his cheer squad too. He's got AWL fans littering the arena, chanting, Claymore, Claymore, Claymore. You see, from the last time you've seen him, he appears to have been upgraded a little bit. You see these little lines of red glowing power just surging through his shoulders, down his torso, and through his legs, across his arms. They all lead to this small spot in the front of his chest where you can tell behind some heavy steel silvery plating is this humming, thrumming heart that is the new Arcane belt, the dream box that has been surgically just placed right within his chest cavity. Right?
Whoa.
It glows with arcane power, and he takes the ring, takes the top ring rope in his hand, and lifts himself up, crosses the top rope with his leg, and then with another leg, this 8-foot tall Warforged golem, and he makes it to the ring. He doesn't even spare any of you a glance. He flings his cloak off to the side and gives one raised fist to the crowd, and you hear them just pop and get to their feet. Yeah, Claymore! Claymore! Yeah, AWL! AWL! Which is of course countered by the D&DW crowd going, sucks! And soon the crowd is at each other's throats. Everyone is very hyped for this match. And the crowd just screaming and yelling at each other as Buzzford gets you to your corners, right? Buzzford puts you to one corner. Buzzford places Claymore at one corner, and Buzzford places the four of you at one corner. All right. And he reminds you going in as he's making that show of checking your boots and checking your.
Don't worry about that
reps.
pinky bone and the
Right.
laces. I won't use it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's technically a foreign object, sir. Yeah, just remember not to poke anyone's eye out with that.
Never would dream of it.
All right, everyone, you remember this is an Eternal Ring match, all right? And he's speaking as to not let the audience really hear, right? It's like, okay, like Creative said, keep kayfabe as much as possible. You're still here to entertain these people, but you're also here to win, all right? If it gets too ugly, too dicey for any of you, I'm ringing the bell. I'm calling you out. I'm gonna call either like not a disqualification, but I'll make up a reason why you gotta get pulled from the ring. I'm in your corner. I'll make sure none of you get super hurt, but do your best. Do honor and pride to your league, etc. etc. All right. Any other questions before the Eternal Ring match?
How are you being?
We all speak with one voice.
Like, do you just buzz it really hard and that's what causes
Listen,
the voice?
I have a very dark history, but I'm not here to talk about that right now.
Okay, sorry. It's just, you don't see this every day.
Now, we'll go drinking. We'll talk about my origin story
Okay, I'm cool
sometime.
with that.
It's very complicated.
Great, I can't join you.
Why can't you join us? He's a
Reasons.
Are you sober?
What do you mean am I sober?
Goblins are
I
very
don't drink my own
short
product.
Fans. He's only like 6.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. Yeah.
I'm getting bullied here
As
before
you-
the match.
Owlbears
I'm
don't
being-
live that long either.
I'm
don't
being
worry.
psyched out. Can I get a flag? Are there those in this?
As you guys make your last minute preparations with Buzzford, the sentient swarm of bees, you notice that across the way in this grand ivory wrestling ring, Claymore is just sitting in his corner, arms crossed, staring daggers at everyone. The red arcane power that courses through his veins, manifesting in his eyes as this very intense, glowering stare.
He's absolutely going to shoot laser beams.
I'm sitting
I
in the
think you're
corner
right.
and my head just spins all the way around like owl, just to freak people out, just to let them know, yeah, I'm still part owl, baby. I'm still part owl.
Horus's fans are on their feet. It's like, oh, there's that 360 head thing. There it is. There it is. It's
That's
like
how
your
he warms up.
It's your version of the people's eyebrow.
That's
They're
right.
like, oh, they're so psyched. They're like, yes, he did it. He did it. Oh,
That's
you're
right.
all screwed.
It's the people's neck turn.
That's right. The people's neck turn right at the start. Intimidating for anyone looking at it. All right. So you guys are all in your corners. The ref is like, all right, we're about to start. Any other requests? Any questions? Are we set to go? Ready.
Ready.
All right. Here we go.
So,
Yeah.
when you say you're a bee, are you a girl bee or?
I'm a series of. I have a multitude of bees.
Okay, I was just wondering.
And all of me is this.
Very
This
good.
entire thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
You single?
Please, Candy.
What?
Don't vote with the ref.
You know, we are looking for a queen. That's true.
Well, I was once, I'm not one to brag, but I was just recently called the queen of insensitivity.
The magic tech lens floating nearby catches you flirting with Buzzford.
See that, Razor Hide?
Right.
See that? She ain't loyal, brother.
Yeah.
Come back to thanks for the memories. We'll show you the love you deserve.
Slag paws on. All right, poor Razor. I should say Honor Hide sitting at home watching this. Just seeing his ex-girlfriend just flirting with the sentient cloud of bees. That can't feel good, ladies and gentlemen. Our hearts go out to Honor Hide tonight. I hope he recovers swiftly from this broken heart.
I like that Buzzford's an equal opportunity lover, though. He heard you out. He heard you out. He's like, Gillette, this blah, man.
Yeah,
I don't judge.
Yeah. He's open-minded.
Yeah,
Buzzford. All right. As you guys are put in your corners, and Buzzford gets into the center of the ring, and he raises his. You could call it an arm, right? His the manifestation of a cloud of bees that could be an arm, and he calls for the bell, and you hear the telltale ding ding, and you guys roll for initiative right now.
Oh
what
God!
Dice am I using?
Yay!
And
Why do you have two?
could I ask?
I use lucky feet.
21.
1 second. Could I ask for a pad of paper
You could
and
wait
a
until
pencil?
after you roll, you know.
Yeah.
Save a luck.
Keep those
Oh,
numbers.
guys.
I just realized I don't have my pencil and paper with me.
I'm switching to
This
these
happened last
right
time
away.
too.
Yes.
Keep your numbers.
Put that in
Alright.
dice jail.
Appreciate
real.
it so much. All right, give me the numbers. Who
21.
got
21 as well.
Oh, who's got the
Hey.
higher dex?
My dexterity is 17.
My dexterity.
It's probably you.
Yay!
You
It
don't have to worry too
probably
much about my
is.
roll.
You got.
It was a 1.
It was okay.
I'm so sorry.
Yo, these dice are
Yeah,
done.
12.
I'm going to
12.
those.
Okay. And Niasta?
9.
9. And Hermit?
22.
22. Oh, wait. 22. So you guys were 21, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Got it.
All right.
And
I'm ready for this match.
And okay. And
What are the two teams?
okay. So, Mad Hermit, it is your turn first. Now remember the rules of this match. You cannot win by pinning your teammates. They are on your team. You are the saviors of Bathrin. You can only win.
Remember this.
You can only win by pinning either Horus or Claymore.
And how do pinning rules work?
All right, so in an Eternal Ring match, usually you would roll performance to kick out of a pin, right? Because you're trying to convince the audience that you're struggling to get out. In this match, if you get pinned, you roll a Constitution saving throw thrice, right? If you lose all 3, you get pinned. If your health drops to 0 and you get pinned, you roll with disadvantage.
Oh.
Right. So it's in your
still
best.
conscious at
You are
0?
still conscious. Right.
Interesting. Okay.
So you're not like down, but it becomes.
You're out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see in stars.
That's right. All right. So, Mad Hermit, you're not quite. You know the Claymore wrestler, the AWL new Arcane champion, has not flaunted any of that Arcane belt power yet. So there's no opportunity to really tap into it to use it against him. So right now.
Don't worry, I don't need any of that.
Oh.
Now, I have a question.
Yeah.
Just for your sake.
Yes.
You specified steel. He's made of steel, right?
He is made of some sort of silvery metal material.
No. The key word there is metal. You said metal, right?
Yes, he is made of metal.
All right, time to bring my alignment into question. The one spell all druids have and that every other spellcaster wish they had. Heat metal.
Ah, nice.
And he can't take his skin off, can he?
Hopefully not. That would be terrifying.
That'd be pretty cool.
All right. Well.
He's the new model.
Yes.
He's like Mil Mascara. He just takes one skin off. There's another one underneath.
That's right. All right. Is that a ranged attack, or do you just cast it and he has to make a save?
Let's
I believe
see.
it's a save.
Mm-hmm.
Choose a
It should say
physical object. There's no save. He's wearing his skin.
All right.
Therefore, he takes the 2d8 automatically.
All right. No, here's what happens. as you start channeling your heat metal spell, right? Your favorite thing in the world happens.
Oh
your
my-
favorite thing in the
No!
world. Ladies and gentlemen, just to start off this match, it appears the deck of many rings has resoundingly activated. And oh my gosh, so we have this mechanic called the deck of many rings. When the audience can come and make things happen through this enchanted deck of cards that affects the entire match.
That's always me.
And it's happened on your turn the last few times. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, the deck of many rings springs to life. The magic fills the arena. And as you launch, you're like, screw this. I'm not waiting for this deck of many rings to happen. I'm just gonna go, right?
Yeah, what happens?
You launch your heat metal spell directly at Claymore, and as he's about to be affected by this by the heat metal, you see something manifest right in front of him, just summon from thin air. Eleanor, who else would it be?
Oh God. The bot.
But your job.
No!
No!
Oh.
No!
Oh, and he's
no.
made of metal.
He's made of metal. Why have I been summoned? Oh, God! Oh, it hurts so badly! Claymore picks up the Jobberbot that manifested right in front of him and holds him right in front of your heat metal spell. The poor Jobberbot just overheats. The circuits spark. It's like, why was I made to feel this much pain?
At least it should hurt him to hold it, right?
Yes, it does. He takes a 2d8 because he picked it up.
It's true. He still takes a little bit of damage, but he himself has not been heated up to the point where he needs to shed his skin. Roll for damage.
I'm just staring at you. I'm just staring at you with pure anger.
What?
What the hell? It's not my fault.
Right.
Did you expect?
I'm laughing at the little Jobberbot that's getting incinerated and screaming in pain.
That's right.
Why was it programmed to feel pain?
Magic is not an exact science. It just works out that way sometimes.
14.
14. Oh, this poor little thing. You see it waste away to ash as Claymore just throws it into the wind.
But he did. Claymore has to take that too.
He will take that damage, yes, but he no-sells it. He's just like, he gives it one of these.
Technically, he has to make a save
I'm
to
doing-
throw away a heat metal object he picked up.
Everything in my power not to cry.
Well, it does. Usually you'd be absolutely right. However,
but he
it
died.
does incinerates to ash.
Yeah.
Well,
So how much damage was that he took?
14.
14, got it.
That I still have 2 moves left.
You have 2 sequences
and
left.
you said our heat meter is full.
Your
right?
heat meter
Then
is
I'm
full.
going into the finisher that I've never been able to before. Wilder's Zenith.
All right.
Oh.
Wild Zenith. Describe it for us and then roll.
I start off by casting Call Lightning, aimed at a specific point, before wild shaping into a flying creature. This time it happens to be a giant eagle.
Ooh.
I pick him up, go up, straight into a pile drive into Matt, straight to hell, and cast Call Lightning at the same time on him.
All right. I like that. Okay, so to complete that sequence, I'm going to call for acrobatics for the initial pickup, and then the arcana for the lightning strike. And what did you call it?
Wilder's Zenith.
Wilder's Zenith.
Zenith, highest point, astronomy stuff.
All right, roll that acrobatics to see if you pick him up.
17?
It goes through. You're able to pick up Claymore by the shoulders and fly him straight up with a loud caw.
I like the bird part of your spell.
16?
For the
Arcana.
Arcana?
You
have up to 6 advantages due to the will of the D&DW universe.
Wow, guys, thank you. But I will save that for my teammates who once, didn't pick up the lucky feats.
So you don't.
I'm gonna use one of them.
Okay.
I need another one.
Oh,
Lord.
Okay, burning through these advantages fast now at the start of the match.
You know what? I'm gonna use my last lucky charge.
Okay.
Okay, so only use one advantage.
I need one more.
Okay.
Okay, these dice are not doing me good justice.
Oh Lord.
Wait, how many advantages have we?
Only two.
Okay.
But all of his luck is gone.
I'm gonna need one more.
Wow.
Whoa!
It's
Dang.
his finisher. He's going
I'm
all in.
not rolling well, guys. Oh my
Lord! Like almost everything was single digits.
Wait.
Wasn't 111? You could use that.
Wait, I got to blow on your. Isn't that a lucky thing?
Wait, are you using another advantage?
Yes, blow on the dice. Blow on the dice.
We started out with 6. We're already down to
gelatinous
2.
goo on there.
Now,
What's that?
What's your bonus?
unlucky goo.
6.
Okay, that should
so
be
no,
enough.
it's 4. 16?
Oh,
That's
no.
what you rolled initially. Really? Okay.
How many do we have left?
What?
2.
Oh.
I'll
Wait,
use one.
use this dice.
I'll use one more.
Okay.
If you use the old dice, you're more likely to get a different.
17.
Okay. So yeah,
Was that all your advantage now?
they have
one
one
left.
left.
That's all
he
my
burned
lucky.
through
It's
5.
for the team.
Oh, he burned through
It's for
5
the
of them.
team.
All right. So, as
Wait, 5 of them? Did you minus according to the 2 lucky I used?
yeah,
I
yeah.
rolled 7 times.
You still burned through 5 using your luckies.
Thank you, guys.
Woo! Okay. So yeah, you had some trouble activating the lightning spell as you tried to slam him down.
Awkward
But because
moment.
of the
Brain.
cheers, because of the cheers from Vathrin, the crowd that loves you, you pull through. You're able to concentrate enough to complete your finisher. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he hits it. He hits the Wilder Zenith. Ow! And Claymore comes crashing down into the mat, and the lightning strikes hits him square on in the chest. Squarely in the arcane belt area. Roll for damage.
Oh no!
Roll the lightning damage and also roll 1d8 just physical from the slam on top of it.
Which one's a D10 again?
Do you need a D10?
I can't believe I forgot which ones are D10s.
Yeah.
I think I got them.
Got a 0 on
okay.
it,
Oh yeah,
and
these
it's
are.
not 12.
Wait, is this? This is. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, there we go.
This is a 12.
Okay, these are both 12s, aren't they?
Just trying to cheat in more damage. Anyone got a D10 for?
I do have D10s. These are
okay.
D10s, right?
Yeah, that looks right.
Is that a 3?
3.
Minnie is a goblin.
3, 5.
You would try it.
Yeah.
true.
That's true.
10. Okay,
10.
so 15, and you said a D8 or D10 for the
D8. D8.
2.
2. Okay. All right. Yes. So your finisher goes off without a hitch. The audience, having never seen it before, is wowed by the spectacle of it. So, we've never seen him transform into a giant eagle. That was awesome. And of course, from that one guy, a slight chant of "This is awesome."
That one guy.
He's trying to rev up the rest of the crowd, though. He's not giving up.
Yeah, and they've never seen it before, so it's shocking to everyone. That goes off, and you get a big pop from the audience. They'll remember that move for sure, the Wilder Zenith. And Hermit, that is your turn. Helenor, it is now your turn.
All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Nyasta, and I'm going to whisper at her, "How about I do disguise self, and there'll be 2 of us, and I'll make it harder."
Perfect.
And I twirl behind the other 2, go down, use disguise self to make myself look just like her, and come back out. So there's 2 of us.
Okay.
Little twin magic. I like
That's
it.
right. I'm going to call Arcana on that one.
Okay.
Roll that Arcana.
You guys can do the under the ring thing where your arms stick out. and
Well,
the
it's
other
a good
person's
thing
legs
I
stick
have
out
automatic
the other way.
advantage to Arcana rolls.
No, you don't. Not while your Dragon Shard. Not while your
crap.
Dragon Shard protects you from the arcane
All
belt.
right, so I'm going to have to use that last one.
Actually, because of the will of the
Oh,
D&DW
oh,
universe, you now have up to 4 advantages you can use. Thank you, D&DW
Thank
universe.
You guys are so forgiving. I'm so bad at rolling dice.
Well, that trend is continuing.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to use another one. Put
Really?
another one in Nice Dice Joke.
Okay. We're back down to 2.
Well, you know what? That's better than nothing. That is 13.
13. All right. Is that your final answer? I'm going to give you a couple seconds to decide.
I guess I'll take that other thing. I guess I'll do
Yeah,
one
use it,
more.
use it.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Use the same dice.
Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming.
No!
Holy crap.
We're just, that's a 4?
No.
Okay.
D&DW universe, save us.
Okay. Okay. Are you really using another one?
Well.
It was a 4.
Okay. Here we go.
Come on.
You're now down to 0 advantages.
Come on! Why is it a 5? Why is it a 5?
So the max was what?
Wait, she's only used
13
The max is 13.
that you got? Yeah. Was that the highest you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. Your disguise self spell goes off. Maybe you should have practiced this a little more in the back. You know, maybe you should have slipped it into the training regimen, because as you come out, you are in fact disguised as a version of Niasta, just a male version of Niasta.
You're the Wonder Twins.
Yeah. So you're like, who's who?
Yeah, it's obviously not me.
Obviously.
The audience
Good
falls.
bass drop. Good bass drop.
Thank you.
The audience falls silent for just a second before you just hear a light smattering of chuckles. Like,
Shut up!
we don't think that's what you meant to do.
That's exactly what I meant to do. Now there's 2 of us.
That's right. Well, if it makes you feel better, you make a very handsome-looking Niasta. So there's that, you know.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you got a little stubble, you know.
Small victories.
Yeah. You're working the snakes in your hair, you know.
Slick them back.
Yeah. Not bad.
All right.
All intents and purposes. All right, you have 2 more sequences to do
Weirdly
this
arousing.
turn. Niasta's like.
Well, I
going
guess you
to-
know better than anyone else.
I'm going to pick her up regardless, fly her up since, well, it's obvious. So screw it. I fly her up, and I'm going to fly her up onto the post furthest away from him.
All right. As you fly Niasta to the post, you can very clearly make out fans as you're flying going, "We ship it! We ship it! We ship it! We ship it!" And you settle Niasta onto the top turnbuckle, knowing that there's going to be a lot of slash merch of you two in the future.
Oh boy.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, or do you
So
want?
how many feet away are everybody else from the Warforge?
Let's see. You're probably a good. If you're on the other side of him, you're probably a good. I want to say 20 feet. This is a very large
Okay,
ring.
what about the rest of my group and the owlbear?
Well, I'm in the center of the ring
Less
with
than
him,
10.
right? Because I
Less than
slammed
10?
him in.
Right.
And
You're right.
Owlbear, maybe 15.
You're right next to. You're right next to the Warforged. You're about far away as the Warforged is from everyone else, so about 20 feet. The rest of you are about 10 feet away from where Eleanor is, and Niasta now are.
You know what? I'm going to stop there
Okay.
because my other plan is not going to work.
All right. So you settle Niasta on the top rope.
Yes.
Okay. Candy Cantrip. It is now your turn.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to hold that. I'm going to hold that action.
You're going to hold an action?
My last action, I'm going to
All
hold.
right. All right. Remember, you have that held action.
Okay.
And at the end of the turn,
You
I'll
have
ask
to pick
you.
you don't have to pick what it is. Your held action.
We've never done that. Are we supposed to?
No, I'm just gonna say you're waiting and watching for an opportunity to perform
in case
a tag
something
move.
happens, I can maybe pick you up and.
I'm gonna allow it because you're operating as a team.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Candy Cantrip.
People aren't gonna like this.
Oh.
Oh, Candy, let's go!
All right. How close is that little cam next to me? I want it to be far away.
The lens, the Magic Tech lens.
Yes.
Yeah, it is distracted somewhere else. It's
Great.
trying to get a good wrestling angle.
I walk up to Horus, just walking, and I say, "Sorry, we're in real danger, and I don't want my friends to get hurt." And I twist my hand, and the bone I gave him juts into his flesh. And
betrayal!
Wait, no, but hopefully nobody saw that. Because then I yell, "Oh, why do we have to fight? It's so sad. I wish we could all just be friends. But I must do what I have to do to protect."
You're a face!
So then I look at him and I cast a command and I say, "Grovel." Welcome.
Damn!
Oh,
Damn!
You
Okay.
made an enemy of the indie league.
Okay.
And then, that's just my second action.
Okay.
My main move is I want to do the V trigger while casting a Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So I, after presumably that goes well, then I do my little stomping action.
Okay.
And then I grab him and I knee him 3 times using my magic rays into his sternum.
Oh, devastating if the sequence goes off. All right, so let's break that down step by step. Okay, first, the first one was what? Remind me the.
It was a secret.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to factor in your performance to the crowd, right? I'm going to call that a performance.
Okay.
Roll performance really quickly.
Come on, dice, get better.
All right, we got this. Ooh.
Roll that watermelon D20.
That's performance.
Oh, my God.
Do we have any?
We have up to 6 advantages.
Oh, my gosh! Thank you!
Great.
Thank
you.
Keeping us alive, guys.
That's right.
Thank you.
Go on, I've already used one. I'm using another one.
Okay.
Oh, my
Come on,
gosh.
What is wrong with us? What
Using one
is
more.
wrong with us?
Wait. Before you use that one more. You use that one more.
Deck of many rings?
The deck of many rings
No.
has sounded. But no, hold on.
Wait.
This could be good news for a change, right? The magic of the deck of many rings resounds throughout the stadium. Not only not only once, not twice, but 3 activations of the deck of many rings.
No way.
No. Please, God, have mercy.
And here it is in sequence. Your next roll, the roll you're trying to make right now, is an auto success.
Yeah!
So you have that. You have that first part of that sequence done.
Great.
That's in the book. All right.
Great.
Number 2, a Bi-Esh steel chair manifests in your hand as you're pleading your case to the audience. You're like, I want to protect. Oops, my friends.
I didn't want to hurt you.
And the other thing will happen in just a second.
Oh,
so
Excellent.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and now roll for Arcana.
Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23.
23.
All right.
Good roll.
So he has to roll. What was it? Wisdom saving throw, or was it a? I think it's wisdom, right?
For command.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, Freddie, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw. See if you can
wisdom
fight
13
off.
or more.
I have a -1 on that because my wisdom is 9.
But
He's
you
a
also
big dumb bear.
You also have
DC
access to a pool of 5 advantages you can use.
They out here for you.
Should we tell him the DC before he chooses to take the advantage or after?
What dice am I needing to roll on
A
this?
D20.
Right there.
This guy, right?
Discretion. Your guys' discretion.
I will, and if I use an advantage
I mean,
now,
you can roll first and then decide.
Right. You can roll twice and pick the higher number. That's what the advantage is.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this bad boy right now.
All right.
Maybe you get a 20.
Whoa, not 20!
All right.
Yeah!
That succeeds.
This isn't our match
So
tonight.
he does not grovel.
Now, here's the thing. Now,
There
now
will be
Horus,
no groveling, at
Horus,
least not yet.
You know that you resisted the spell.
Yes.
She doesn't know you resisted the spell.
Oh, this is that counter.
How do you feel? How are you feeling? You're gonna.
Horus, after taking that 3rd shot to the sternum, is going to drop down to his knee.
that part hasn't happened
hasn't
because
happened yet.
the previous sequence has failed.
But
so
the
now,
pinky went through.
The pinky went through. So yeah, you were
that's better.
You were poked in the ankle, so you were like, what the?
I'm the lion with the thorn in the paw. Oh, my paw! My paw! Oh! And I drop down to one of my 4 legs. Oh, God, my paw! What have you done to me? And I'm groveling in pain more than anything else.
What
That's
happened?
what I'm doing.
I haven't done anything yet.
There's
goodness.
a bone in my paw. Good
Yes,
Lord.
we have bones. That's how our
No,
work.
it's oh God, it's the bone you stabbed me with, and it hurts so
I
bad.
don't like what you're insinuating.
That's not a foreign object, though.
Do you and will you choose to counter as she comes at you with the V trigger?
Now it's time to counter. Yes.
All right. So here's what you do. The roll you made was for performance, right? I want you to also roll performance, not only to trick her into coming at you with the roll with the attack, but to trick the audience into thinking that you're actually injured.
I love that. Performance 4, and that's connected to my charisma.
Right. So you roll your D20 and you add 4 to it. And of course, you have advantages stocked up.
So far, I have not needed them. Yes, 19 plus 4. 23.
You pass.
Takes
with
me a while. My
flying-
wisdom's low.
You pass with flying colors. You see that Candy Cantrip is coming at you, knee first. How do you choose to counter her?
I take a step back and I put her in one of my signature moves called the literal bear hug submission hold. And I grab her because it seems like all she's wanted is a hug anyway.
Aww.
But this is an owl bear hug, and my claws are getting ready to go into your back.
It's far more devastating than a normal hug.
It's the literal hug.
All right, now Candy Cantrip, go on that Horus. It looks like Horus is down. It looks like he's been injured. And oh no, Horus! He's got her! He's got her in the literal bear hug!
A little help.
I've never seen a bear hug more bearish than this bear hug from the owlbear himself, Horus. That's gotta be a devastating maneuver, ladies and gentlemen.
Bear.
I twist my hand a little bit more to make the bone go further into his skin.
It's very aggravating. But you do now get to roll for damage because you are actively bear hugging her. Roll. I want you to roll 1d8 plus your strength modifier.
This is 8 plus my strength modifier plus 5.
Yes.
Here we go. Well, that's not the greatest roll. Can I use an advantage and reroll on damage or no?
No, unfortunately, we don't use that.
That's fine. I just want to know. Okay, yeah. So it is 5 plus 1, and my dumb math would make that. Well, that would be 6 damage from the slight submission.
Candy Cantrip, you take 6 points of damage. It doesn't get in as harshly as a bear hug normally would because you are in fact made of gelatin. So it cushions the blow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And fortunately, the metal chair that manifested in your hand is safe and sound inside your gooey body.
Great,
so
excellent.
you can use it whenever.
Nice.
All right, Niasta, it is now your turn.
Well, first of all, I would like to cast Mirror Image. Since her disguise self didn't go off so well, I'm going to create my own duplicates using Mirror Image, so it's harder to pin me down, literally and figuratively. And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to summon a new little ability I have called the Hound of Ill Omen. Ooh. So I can spend 3 sorcery points to magically summon a Hound of Ill Omen. He's very much like a dire wolf, but he's medium-sized and basically is like a ghosty thing, and he has his own initiative, and he'll go.
All right. So I'm gonna call that 2 Arcana rolls.
Okay.
One for the mirror image, and the other to summon your new tag team partner.
Okay. 14 for mirror image.
It goes off. The Niasta spread across the ring. Each with
Come on, Hound.
fabulous
Yes, and 22 for my Hound.
As you're summoning your Hound, the last deck of many rings card starts to manifest this time. All right. So the summoning circle for the Hound appears in the ring, but instead of a hound.
Don't give me Terry.
Oh, it's Terrence! No! It's a demon from hell. It's okay. So yeah, from the summoning circle, this scrawny devil, with 2 demon horns comes up. He's got that pale red skin. He's hunched over, and he's in like this dog position instead of standing upright. He seems a little confused.
Terrence, I spent 3 sorcery points for you. You have to listen to me.
Okay, why am I a dog?
You're a dog now? Go fight that robot.
Woof! Woof! And so the demon from hell sets his eyes on Claymore as hunched over as this little dog. He's ready to charge.
I'll smite you, you bastard!
There's Terrence, everybody. There's Terrence, the damn demon from hell. He's made his appearance here on D&DW.
All right, Niasta, you technically have one more sequence left.
If I have one more from... All right, I will get within 10 feet of this bot, and I will do a little minor version of one of my finishers. It's like the green mist, but it's just the cantrip version, poison spray. So it just comes from my mouth, none of the snakes.
Love it.
So
Nice.
don't know if poison will actually affect this thing, so I'm going to try it out first with poison spray.
Okay. And that's a roll to
It's a
range
con
attack?
save.
Con save. Got it.
16.
16. He does make the con save.
Okay, so no damage.
No damage, but I will say the poison spray, again, you go straight for the eyes. It slathers across the glowing red orbs in his skull, and he does have to take a moment to sort of wipe away the residue. So for this turn, until his coming up turn, he's blinded.
Good.
So we're gonna put Terrence right after you in the order. So you now have a chance to command Terrence, your sort of hound.
Terrence, now is the time. Go.
Terrence barks awkwardly and bounds across the ring. And rolls fairly high, actually. All right. Because he's got advantage. I don't need it, but he has the advantage. He doesn't need it, and he takes advantage of the fact that Claymore is still trying to get this poison mist out of his eyes, and Terrence, the scrangly demon from hell, now sort of hound, leaps onto Claymore and bites down. He bites down on his metal shoulder. You hear metal sort of crinkling, but you also see that Terrence has broken a tooth. But it's gonna do a bit of damage. 2 points of damage. But 2 points is 2 points, you know what I'm saying? Terrence.
At least I hit harder than Terry.
That's right. Terrence is now perched on this massive Warforged, just going, just chipping his teeth left and right, leaving little scratches on his shoulder. The Warforged barely noticing Terrence, like, what's happening?
The poison that doesn't hurt is bothering him more
right,
than
yeah. It's just like, I really need to get this out of my eyes.
I promise my normal hound of ill omen is so much more effective.
All right. Now, it is Claymore's turn. Now, finally, Claymore's turn.
Okay, mirror image.
Okay. And I'm close to him.
He's not mad at me.
He isn't. He's not after you this match.
He's going to chokehold an eagle.
Yeah, all right.
So I have 3 duplicates of myself.
You have 3 duplicates. One, so one on the left, one on the right, one
breakdancing.
One breakdancing. Yeah.
Male Neosta.
We're in a row of 4.
So here's what happens. You hear actively an engine start to whirl to life within his chest. It's a deep, rumbling mechanical sound, as if something was revving up higher and higher in intensity until it reaches a fevered pitch. Claymore reaches to his shoulder, grabs Terrence, and flings him off his shoulder, and you see him go flying off the side of the ring. He'll be fine. There are Featherfall enchantments in place, so he'll be back in the ring soon. But he sails across just the strength of Claymore, hurling this devil across the ring.
Man, that sucks.
And Claymore, the engine, the arcane belt engine within his chest, roars to life. And you feel the reality around you ripple, right?
No.
At first, you feel its very essence try to cling and grab and tear at your flesh. However, the thrumming of the dragon shard in your possession staves off that from literally ripping you apart at a cellular level. Claymore seems to be taken aback. He had no idea you had such countermeasures against the awesome power of this artifact. It seems he won't be able to affect your bodies directly. He'll have to throw things at you and actively combat you to defeat you. He won't be able to just throw you up and just like tear you apart in the air or something like that. He seems a little miffed at that. However, he quickly recovers from the realization, and he lifts his arms, and the surrounding arena. You were once elevated into the sky, and you were surrounded by this majestic beauty. However, the blue skies of Sharn is quickly replaced by a burning hellscape. What once was clouds is replaced by fire as Claymore plane shifts the entire arena into the plane of fire.
Whoa. Cool. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure what's happening, but we are no longer in the city of Sharn, the city of towers, and what is this? We seem to be surrounded by by rivers and mountains of magma. Ladies and gentlemen, if I didn't know any better, it seems we are in the plane of fire, ladies and gentlemen. This match is now being brought to you live by the plane of fire.
I like a good aesthetic light.
Right. The audience.
This is fine.
Yeah, the audience. The audience is chanting, "This is fine. This is fine." You
Sort of awkward.
Yeah, we're in danger. And you see in the background just these magma giants rising from the seas of fire, like looking upon your match. One of them goes, "That's D&D, I'm into it. Yeah, that's professional wrestling." See, one of the magma giants are like, "Yeah, wrestling." So as Claymore transports you to this plane of fire, he uses his third sequence. All right. Since now you are in the plane of fire, he points straight up into the heavens, and as you look up, a massive swirling embodiment of flame starts to come together into a very familiar shape. He has summoned a massive flaming steel chair. It hovers right above the ring, and all of you has to make a dexterity saving throw as it comes plummeting down to the ring.
Oh,
Flame strike chair shot.
Oh, wait.
Well.
Well,
that's a
did you roll what I rolled? We both
a
rolled
4
11s?
for me.
Yeah.
A 4 for you. Oh, unfortunate.
But I have a little bit
All
more.
right.
Yeah, you do.
How many advantages do we have?
You have 6, but unfortunately, you have also 1 disadvantage.
Who gets it?
Well, you're the one asking.
Oh, no. That's fine. Okay. Cool. 10.
10. All right.
That
Sean,
was 13.
13.
But that means you guys can use the advantages.
You have up to 6
You
advantages
should definitely
stored
use it.
by the will of the
Oh,
D&DW
yes, please.
universe.
One more. One more.
Oh my god.
No more. Take it.
12.
Okay.
That was what you rolled the first.
What do we have?
So she had a 4.
No,
the
I
first
rolled
time.
4 the first time.
Well, Christina has
Yes.
used up 3.
Okay.
So you have 3 advantages
Oh
left.
my
Advantages.
Okay, that's fine. Giant Eagle stats plus my dex. That is
Oh, that's right. You're still a giant eagle.
21.
Nice. You will be able to fly out of the way of this thing. No problem. Eleanor.
16.
16. All right.
Terry's outside the ring.
Horus.
He's okay,
I
right?
think I need to use
Well,
one
now
of
we're in the
my
plane of fire, so-
advantages because I rolled an 11 with my +1. I only have 12.
Okay. You have up to 3 advantages you can use. Would you like to use
I'm
one,
going to use
sir?
one right now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Even worse.
Use one more.
That seems to be the theme of the night, right? All right, we're never going to use one. I'll use one more.
Keep them coming, both sides.
Oh.
All's fan, love, and war.
I guess I got to use my last one.
Oh my god.
1 advantage left.
Oh.
Brutality.
Wow.
You know what?
Yeah.
Welcome to
Should've
our
stayed with that
table.
first one.
This is a reoccurring
Sorry.
theme.
Cursed.
4 total.
4 total.
Holy
Horse is about to
cow.
take a lot of
Guys, this match.
So you might
wrong with
switch back the dice. You know, these are all cursed.
Trade them out. Trade them out.
Turn them out.
Did you have the 16 or did you have
I had the 16.
Okay, you had the 16. All right. The Flying Eagle, that is the Mad Hermit, and the Flying Harpy are able to dodge out of the way
Not
easily.
fair. You could fly.
The rest of you are like, thanks.
I'm just looking.
right.
What is that? That looks like a giant flaming chair.
Yeah. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news is you 3 will be taking full damage from this flaming chair shot.
Oh.
That's the bad news. The good news is because of the dragon shard. All right, the damage will be dampened just a little bit.
Great.
All right, because this is based in illusion magic and the dragon shard counteracts that, you will not suffer the full brunt of this fairly high level spell.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we go, though. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Protect that dragon scale.
It is still 14 points of damage.
Whoa.
It's 14 points of damage to everyone who did not dodge out of the way.
Delicious bone hurty.
Yes, as a massive flaming steel chair comes and just crushes down upon you in the ring and then vanishes as soon as it makes contact.
Well.
Whew. Ow.
But here's the thing. Now that Claymore has activated the arcane belt within his chest, Hellenor, you feel the artifact next to you thrum with power, and each of you feels connected by this dragon shard from the city of Rose and Thorn. You feel the ability to steal, to take from the actual arcane belt within its chest a minor ability to control the actual illusion magics that you can toss right back at this guy. He doesn't know you can do it yet, but you have this power now within your arsenal. All right, that was Claymore's turn. Horus, it is now on you. You feel the same ability to alter and manifest the illusion magic as reality.
Well, like during his entrance and his walkout, when he would shimmy and the feathers would fly, I'm going to do the same thing, but this time those feathers will be controlled and they'll fly through the magma, catching on fire, and I will surround his body with flaming feathers, heating him up as my first move.
Okay.
Cool.
As my second move, as he's distracted from the fire and heating up, I will do my bearish gore and charge straight at him, aiming my beak right for his metal, evil black heart.
All right.
And do I get a third or no?
You do. You're a fighter. You get up to 5.
So I have 3, 4, 5 more. I have 3 more.
Stacks,
Three more.
everyone.
Yeah. Well, because he has additional attacks as a fighter, right? He can
crafty veteran.
He can manifest those as 2 more sequences.
Let me, because I was bear hugging her as my first move, let me cast Candy aside.
Okay.
'Cause I forgot about
That's
that.
one sequence.
Sorry about that. I'm keeping my word to the man who might break my curse, even though you stabbed me with a gift.
Can't
you
prove that.
mad
Can't
woman.
prove not true. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I cast her
Lies
away.
and deception.
Then I use the power that's now made available to me
Yes.
with the feathers, and they fly and they swarm. Then I hit my bearish gore, spearing him with my beak right in his heart. That's
right.
3.
That's
I have
3. You
2
have 2
left.
more.
I want to climb up to the top turnbuckle. I want to launch myself off with my 5-star Hoot Splash.
Nice.
And land directly across my opponent.
Okay.
That would be 4.
That'd be 4. You technically have 1 more.
Whoa.
Can I pin him?
You can attempt the pin as the last move. Yes.
That's what I want as
Okay.
my last move.
All right. Let's see if that sequence goes off. First, I won't have you roll for tossing candy. Right? You just sort of do.
That
You're
was just
like,
kind of me.
Bloop.
I just kind of like splat.
Right. Against the ring.
Into the turnbuckle.
You're evaporating a little bit. It's pretty hot. You're in the plane of fire.
Plus, there's a flaming chair inside you, right? Or regular
no.
chair.
Wait, regular
you
chair.
got
Regular chair, yeah.
Everything's on
Though
fire
you will
right now.
notice
He's my
as
friend, though.
you sail across the ring and splat
Yes.
against the ropes, one of the magma giants totally wearing a Candy Cantrip t-shirt.
Yeah, merch.
Yeah. Your merch has made it to the plane of
My
fire.
tendril goes
Congratulations.
out to do a high five.
Do you really high five the magma giant?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take a little bit of damage.
Gosh dang it.
Right. Take 3 points of damage because you high fived a magma
It
giant.
was a quick high five.
I just say, ow.
Yeah, it hurts a lot, but he is super thrilled to get a high five from his favorite wrestler.
I'm never washing this hand again.
Oh, dude, you touched it, dude. I can't believe it.
Candy fam.
Yeah.
And he just happened to be
Fam.
wearing that too. He didn't even know he was going to
That's
be
right.
wearing
they
that.
didn't know they were
no
getting a free
idea.
show.
Yeah,
Real
he's made it
fans.
part of his life. Like this is part of his ideology.
I would cry if I had any emotions.
All right.
Queen of insensitivity, everyone.
All right. You're next. The owl. The feather shot.
Yes,
Right.
the flaming feather.
That's right. Now this sequence will be the Arcana roll
It's going to be hard.
because you're tapping into the magic of the arcane belt. And unfortunately, because we burned through so many advantages, we don't have any stored. So this roll is going to be what it's going to be.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Ready? Make that arcane roll.
We made some choices.
Arcana.
Now we must live with them.
That's right.
These dice made our
Intelligence
choices.
is not good. -1. What am I rolling here? The 20?
The D20, and then I guess technically it's. Well, no, you are. You have a plus something because
I have
of your
3 in
proficiency.
Arcana.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, that's
Right.
what you use.
Okay, so I use that. Okay, so it's this roll plus 3.
Plus 3.
Good luck, Horus.
Come on, Horus.
May the hoop be with you!
Oh my goodness!
Indie wrestling for the win!
This pillar of flaming feathers is not only what you imagined it to be. It is twice as large, twice as many feathers. Instead of just being on fire, it has literally scooped up the magma surrounding you and is encased this thing in pure, unadulterated plasma.
Yes!
All right. First of all, I want you to roll some damage for this part. All right, give me 2d8 fire damage. Plus an additional 1d6 for the natural 20.
Wow. I mean, wow. Horus wouldn't say wow. I apologize. 14 total.
14 total. All right. That is a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage right there.
Doubled?
Wait, 50.
Yeah, I was about to say.
50.
No. This
Sorry,
was the nat
I'm
20.
actually dumb in real life. It's not just a character
You
trait.
actually did 18.
No, 9 plus 5.
No, 14.
14.
But that's a 3.
Oh, I thought that was a 6. I was adding those.
Oh, no, that's a 9.
Oh my God! Who knew Albeast could be so magical?
And then double it because of the 20.
Because of the natural 20. Go ahead and double the damage.
Are you joking?
You crit.
So 17 plus 17, 34 plus.
Here we go.
Yes!
These are the most magmatastic feathers you've ever seen.
Yeah. So this
Big
is
smack.
This is
Don't
obviously.
forget your Albeast,
Right.
your Owlbear merch.
This sequence was devastating for Claymore, just because he's made of metal and he's chosen the plane of fire unwisely. He tries to cover himself from the heat, but just the missiles of your feathers just collide into him at breakneck speed, almost taking him off his feet. It's taking everything in him to stay standing, and that's not even the end of your sequence, sir. Roll athletics for your charging beak spear.
Yes, sir. Here we
Level
go.
12 wrestlers.
What the?
16 plus 9.
Damn!
25 on the beak spear.
I was like, wait, what?
Absolutely goes off without a hitch. I want you to roll. That's a 1d10 plus your strength modifier.
10. Is this 10?
That's the hardest one to find.
This is 10.
I don't know why.
With strength modifier?
Plus your strength modifier.
Plus 5. Okay. 12. Another 12.
Ooh, you spear this Warforge. Almost, you make an indent straight into its chest. Your beak just boom, punctures the steel plate in its chest, and your beak gets dangerously close to the engine, to the magic tech engine that is the Arcane belt thrumming in its chest. You can feel the waves of power coming off this thing. You can smell it. This is just being in enough matches as you have, being a veteran of the ring. You know that if you were to destroy or to injure or damage something this volatile, who knows what the consequences would be.
What? What? I haven't done anything.
Blow us all up.
That's right.
For the second time, part
We
2.
love owlbears.
Now, your spear takes Claymore to the ground. He's stunned. Now, you find this opportunity to get to the top rope.
Yes.
I want you to roll acrobatics to see if your high risk maneuver pays off.
Okay. Am I rolling D20?
Yeah, that's so D20 plus your acrobatics.
Yes, sir. 17, sir. 17.
Yes, it goes off without a hitch. Describe it. Describe the move.
I've climbed up to the top turnbuckle. and thrust my paws out and wait for the magma gods to hear me.
The giants cheer.
I scream out. It's an owl cry, so it's not that deadly. It's more of a but it's the 5-star hoot splash, and I jump, and my body folds with tremendous dexterity, opens up, and I land with the beak, right into his chest.
Oh, into his chest again.
5-star hoot splash.
All right, all right. I'm gonna call that another 1d10 plus your strength modifier. Now, be careful, since you have hit his chest extremely hard twice. You notice that this time your beak rips away a little more of the plating.
Oh my God.
It has exposed the dream box within.
Here we go.
The circular red, granite-looking artifact thrums with power. Now you can see it. You can just see it in his chest.
I have a plan.
Oh no!
Roll for damage. 1d10 plus your strength modifier.
9.
9. Okay. All right. Now, you go for that pin.
Yes.
All right.
This is him? Is he down?
Yeah. All right. So Horus rolls him up. Tries to take advantage. Now he's going to have to roll. He's going to have to roll a con saving throw thrice. With the first saving throw, Horus, you've done so much damage. You thought for sure you'd be able to pin him, but no.
But of course I would.
The harsh, cold strength of science reaches up and grips you by your owlbear tuft on your chest and hurls you off him onto the other side of the ring. As the Warforged mechanically sits up, looks at you from his sitting position, and just launches himself back up to his feet. Just though you've done so much damage to the chest area, because he is Warforged, you can't even tell that he's winded. He's ready to go. Now his attention has been taken off the rest of the D&DW desk. He has now deemed that you, before he can take care of these guys, you are now the #1 threat.
I've done my job for our summer friend in the beginning of this episode.
That's right. The King of Summers is in the ring going like, yep, that's everything according to plan. Plane to fire, am I right? Good times. All right. Now we're at the top of the turn.
He's Andre in the 80s in a Japan match right now.
Oh my
Warforged.
gosh.
He's just no-selling me
That's
big
right.
time.
That's right.
By the way, I just realized something. I had a dumb moment when it was a 6, not a 9, because that's a D6. And it can only go up to 6. I am severely dyslexic. I apologize.
Any adjustments you'd like to make, please feel free.
Yeah, just add 6 to his health.
Right.
Yes,
Because it was a crit, so...
See, I'm not as dumb as Horus. Just almost as dumb as Horus.
Almost. My dyslexia, guys. Learning disabilities. Yay!
All right. Horus's intelligence is 8, mine's 8.5.
I feel like I'm down there with you guys.
Okay, now, unfortunately, or fortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it appears...
Yeah, my turn, right?
Yes, it is. However, it appears because of the will of the D&DW universe.
Okay.
The deck of many rings springs to life again.
Yep.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? The magic of the deck of many rings springs to life, and within the center of the ring, someone put that freaking goose right there. It's El Diablo! One of the most feared competitors in the squared circle in the entire industry of sports entertainment has made his appearance. El Diablo! You can see the murder in his eyes. He's ready to disassociate and commit atrocities.
This is the best day of my life.
Horus, even a veteran like you have heard tale, the legends of El Diablo. In reality, he's just a very mean goose. But in kayfabe...
All geese are mean.
Oh, yeah, but this one specifically just not the nicest person.
War
ever.
crimes, atrocities.
Right. But to keep kayfabe, everyone has to treat him like a legendary wrestler. Right, yeah, exactly.
Dear God.
Right, the goose.
It's actually him.
Yeah, the goose is just sort of like... He immediately T-poses for dominance. One of the magma elementals is like, oh, it's El Diablo. Oh my gosh! Oh, everyone's in so much trouble.
I wish I could understand what your honking meant.
So I held action.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on the Warforged.
You're gonna hold. Oh, you're gonna try to hold person on the Warforged. Okay.
Yes.
He is going to try to resist you, of course. So as the turn comes to a close, he rolls a 19. He will not be held. I apologize.
No, he will not.
It's not a cuddler.
No.
It's not a cuddler.
Seems not.
Not a cuddler.
It's disappointment.
All
Sad,
right.
really.
Mad Hermit. The El Diablo has emerged in the ring.
He's vibrating with energy.
That's right.
Well,
you're still flying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still an eagle. 2 birds. 3 birds, technically.
Right.
This is an avian match.
It's about to become a foul one.
Hey! Da.
I'll be going now.
Oh! 2 in a row. I got your back.
Thank you.
Unsettling. Okay. For the first turn, I'm going to channel the power of the Arcane Belt.
Yes.
To make the weather in the fire plane stormy.
Oh.
Which means that adds a D10 to the next call lightning.
Okay.
I'm going into a flying, twirling spear right into his chest.
Oh,
no. Combined with the call lightning.
What are you
on
doing?
him
What are you doing?
at the same time.
What are you doing? Run away!
Goblin things. Big bad goblin
I see
things.
shiny, I go for shiny.
Literally aiming for the destruction engine in his chest.
Better.
Okay.
Well, more like his abdomen area. I'm not aiming for it, but Botchamania will do what Botchamania does.
All right. I'm going to call that first weather control Arcana. Go ahead and give me that Arcana roll.
Oh my gosh.
Fail.
I mean, I guess if I die, I don't have to worry about my curse.
Do we have
getting
advantages?
broken.
I guess that's fair.
You don't.
What happened to all of them?
You spent all of them.
We had like 6.
Well, it's time to be on that.
12?
12. That's enough. That's enough to create the weather.
Okay.
As the Mad Hermit points up to the sky, the flames and the fire and the plasma that make up the sky within the plane of fire start to coalesce. Thunder, and if you've never seen magma thunder, it's a hell of a thing. This fire tornado starts to erupt in the middle of the sky, taking Claymore back. It's now that it hits him that you somehow have a limited amount of access to his arcane belt. Right? All right.
He knows.
He knows now. He now knows. All right. You've effectively created a magma plasma storm. Now, go ahead and roll athletics to see if you can utilize it in a massive spear.
Wait, athletics or acrobatics?
No, you're right. You're in the air. Let's do acrobatics.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. That's +9, and that's a 14, so...
23.
Oh, okay. Then you're going to have to roll for some damage, my friend.
Here's where we all go boom.
All right.
Also, make the save, or does it fail because the spear?
Let's see here. What's the save? Is it Constitution? Is it
Call Lightning is a Dex 14.
Dex 14?
Still half
all right.
if he fail.
So he actually has an advantage because some fan or anti-fan has given Claymore advantage. And he's going to use it to resist and make that saving throw. However, that means
damage.
That's still half damage.
That's still 4d10.
All right, roll that and then half it.
Oh no, here it comes again, figuring out which one. Okay, I got him.
Here's a d10.
What? 28, 6. So, what's
28,
that?
29, 30, 31.
34?
34,
All right,
so
then half that.
17?
That's 17. All right, nice.
What's
Ooh.
the spear for?
The spear is your smaller 1d6 plus your strength modifier. Ooh.
What's the
Things aren't looking good for Claymore.
5.
That's
That's still one last sequence, by the way.
You still have one last sequence?
It's gonna be a good one.
All right.
Just do the pin. Just pin him. We don't need to explode everything.
No, he tried to take me apart at the molecular level. I wild shape. He does not wild shape me. I'm flying him into an elemental.
You're gonna try to pick him up and fly him into an elemental.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna call that.
my
I'm gonna
gosh.
call that another acrobatics for you. Roll acrobatics.
You madman! What are you doing?
Yes, 14 plus 9!
Oh! You see the hermit as a giant eagle just swoop down, picking up Claymore by the shoulders, soaring through the magma, just coming in and out of the volcanic pillars, and just hurling Claymore deep inside the body of in fact, the one wearing the Candy Cantrip merch, just throwing him inside his body.
Does he like it?
He's thrilled. He's just thrilled to be a part of it. He's
He
just
might
like
be buying a new T-shirt.
Right,
He's like buying your merch.
He's just like, oh, I'm so honored. Oh, I'm part of wrestling history. Oh, like he's just,
Matt
he's
Goblin
like,
touched me. Matt Goblin touched me.
Right. But, however, immediately after you sink him into the, and he's going to take some fire damage from this too. It's going to be a bit because he's in a magma elemental. Right?
Yeah. Does it require a save to get out?
He's going to go ahead and make that immediate save.
Fail.
He does not.
Yes!
He does not fail.
Oh.
So this magma giant, right? In his crapulence of being just so thrilled to be a part of everything. You see him clutch his chest a little bit. It's like, suddenly I don't feel so good. He belches, and then in a giant showering cascade of fire giant giblets, he explodes from the inside, revealing a floating, hovering, and massively pissed off Claymore, surrounded by a globe of power, just floating in elevated space, staring daggers at you. His silvery skin alight with flame, but he's not down yet. And ooh, he is mad. Mad Hermit, that was your turn. Hellenor, you see this magma giant erupt in front of you. You're able to get out of the way of the flaming giblets. What do you do now?
I'm gonna jump onto the top of one of the ropes, doesn't matter which.
He is far on the outside of the ring at this point. He has thrown him way off in the distance.
Okay. All right. And I can't. Oh crap! I can't use that badge. Okay. So what I'm gonna do? I'm still nail Niasta. Male Niasta.
That's hard to say.
It is.
Niasta.
And I start taking some of that power, and I start changing the venue. It starts to merge, and as it does, I'm just dancing very methodically. And I start growing multiple arms, and they dance around, and I'm trying to distract him as the background turns into just inky black darkness, stars slowly starting to form.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So that's one sequence.
That's one sequence.
That's going to be performance because you're trying to get his attention.
I'm going to. Okay, who's after me after this sequence?
A Candy Cantrip.
Okay, I'm going to message Candy and be like, Candy.
Yes.
I'm going to try to keep his attention as long as possible. You and the other guys come up with something because he is super pissed.
Come and get me, big boy!
Don't worry.
Roll performance.
I know just what to do.
Oh no.
Oh, wait. That's all right. 12 plus 7. 12 plus 7. That's fine.
Good.
That's fine.
It's pretty good.
That's fine.
All right.
It's 19.
Oh.
So here's what happens, Hellenor. You start manifesting this background, this magical background, to as if you were about to unleash something catastrophic, right? Mm-hmm. Claymore, in response, however, you see an image of him getting closer and closer, but he hasn't exactly moved from his spot. It's not until too late you realize that he's activated his arcane belt to create a copy of himself that he sent directly in your direction.
Ah!
A new Claymore
No!
joins the initiative
No!
at the very start of the stack.
What? He rolled higher than me.
He rolled higher than you.
Incredible.
Oh, well.
All right. Don't worry.
All right. So that's what happened. You're being charged at by the new Claymore. Candy Cantrip.
Okay.
You see this happening.
All right. I trust that Eleanor can take care of herself.
Oh my god.
So I Misty step right behind the real one, and I whisper in his ear, like very subtly, like, hey, you know who I am, right? I destroyed the belt last time, and I'm not afraid to do it again.
We are afraid of you doing that again!
So what you're going to do is you're going to let me go for the pin. The crowd is going to love me, and I will be the queen of wrestling.
Oh my god!
And so, after whispering that in his ear, I want to go for a jelly drop, which is
Okay.
just like pushing him down to the floor and go for the pin.
Okay. So what I'm going to call that is Arcana, and then I'm going to allow you to use that performance to see what reaction you get, and then afterwards, that's Athletics.
Who
Got it.
Who are you whispering that to? Who are you telling?
Claymore.
Right into Claymore's ear.
New Claymore or Angry Claymore?
Angry Claymore.
Angry Claymore.
Okay, that's a 13 plus whatever for the first one.
Wait, 13 plus, that's Arcana, right?
Oh, 17.
17, okay, got it. You Misty Step?
Arcana?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the first one is
18.
Misty Step.
Oh, thank you, 18.
All right, you Misty Step without fail.
And then the other one was acrobatics.
No, that one's performance. See if you can get any sort of reaction out of it.
21.
21?
Wow.
All right. So you he allows you to get the entire message across without interrupting you with some sort of violence.
Great.
Are you doing this for the audience to hear?
No.
Just for him to hear?
I'm just doing it for him to hear.
All right. So go ahead and roll athletics now.
Okay, come on. 18.
18.
18.
All
Okay.
right. Describe the move.
believe you there.
So I do kind of like that Black Widow thing where I kick up a gooey leg around his neck, and I twist my body around.
As she does.
And yes, and I just bring him to the floor
Okay. All
with
right.
my full weight of my jelly.
Okay. You bring him all
All
the way
of it.
down.
I'll bring all that jelly.
All the jelly.
So this looks very dynamic because you're nowhere near the ring. You, in fact, bring him down through several pillars of molten magma, right?
Yes.
And you hit a charred, rocky surface. And the Buzzford, who's not really taking well to the magma surroundings, right? He has to get to you. It takes precious time, however, right? So while he's getting to you, because it takes so much time to pin him, the Claymore gains advantage on the first roll, for the first Constitution roll. And he kicks out. He's able to toss you off him as Buzzford gets there. He counts to 1, but he's able to just kick you off him, and you sail onto another rocky outcropping.
Was that 2 moves?
No, that was 3. You did the Arcana. You did.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And I just
All
look
right.
at him and I whisper in our comms. I gave you a chance.
Oh, all right. It's now Niasta and Terrence's turn. Terrence is like, I've been here before. This is a really nice vacation spot.
And Terrence has his own sequence, right?
Right
So it
after
doesn't-
you. You
okay.
tell him what to do, yeah.
I would like to go up to the bee-man and bring out my snakes and my hypnotic eyes, not my petrification eyes, and try to hypnotize the ref.
We're going to hypnotize the ref?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So this is real hypnotism. You're not asking him to
Yeah.
play along,
Yeah,
all right?
real charm.
So he's got to resist that.
Wisdom 16.
He doesn't. He does
Okay.
not resist it. All right, he is
Right.
hypnotized.
There you go, friend. You are going to count the pins for fangs for the memories. Double speed.
And he's like, you can almost see him struggling with his professionalism. He's like, is that right? But that you leave him to go over his
You know
moral
this match
quandary.
needs to end before things get destructive.
All right, so that's your first sequence.
We're
You have 2
going
more.
nuclear.
I would like to jump onto the top rope here and lightning lure the real Claymore to me.
Okay.
So like whip. Is he? Well, he might be more than 15 feet away. How far is he?
He is way more than
Okay.
15 feet
I will
away.
get within 15 feet
Okay.
and then lightning lure him
Okay.
to me.
Okay.
I would like to do the lightning damage, but not to the point where it's going to crack him open.
Okay. Okay. That's going to be kind of tough to do because you're
That's
just going to have to roll
controlled.
for damage.
Right.
But yeah. Go
But
ahead.
that is my intention.
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay. Arcana. Do I have any advantages?
No. 12. All right. So you lightning lure, and it looks like it wraps around his arm. Unfortunately, he's just a little too strong. He holds in place, and he is able to counter you. Unfortunately. Yes. All right. So from his standing position, he does a standing moonsault back all the way back to the ring.
Oh my gosh.
And he activates Sunburst in the middle of the plane of fire, reflecting the okay, let me describe what happens. So he moonsaults, and using the power of the Arcane engine inside his chest, he manifests a small modular sun. Just a small star manifests right in front of him, and just as quickly as it manifests, it explodes in all directions, just reflecting off the surface of his body and cascading out to the rest of you. Each of you must now make a Constitution saving throw against the Sunburst. And when Sean gets back, you'll have to make it too.
Oh, Lord. Oh, that's not too bad. I have good con.
Very nice.
19.
19, okay. You're going to take half damage
Oh.
on this.
You got to be kidding. Do I have any advantages?
None.
None? None.
You burned
Not even
through
one.
all of them.
I got a 20.
20? You're going to take half.
I got a 2.
Oof. You're going to take full damage.
I'm going to take brutal damage. Thank God for hit points. Whoa. Crazy
That didn't.
Yeah, you got to keep it in the...
Nat 20.
Oh! You're going to take no damage. You somehow avoid the entire thing. Sean, I need you to roll Constitution saving throw.
Lots of bright lights coming to mess us up.
2. Constitution saving throw.
Come on, guys.
Ooh.
No advantages.
What did you get?
Single digits.
Oh.
Okay.
Digits. So
This-
no bonuses from Wild Shape or myself is going to be enough.
Okay. What did you get?
That was like a 5.
5. Ooh, okay, you're going to take full damage. He's rolled pretty high, so I'm just warning you in advance. So
right.
he
Wait, where is it targeted though? Because I'm
This
still
is-
over by the fire.
This is an AoE, just sort of like
Oh.
full-on cascading AoE effect. All right.
And is
This-
it dampened at all by the Dragonstone? Or no?
This is it being dampened. Is
Oh!
the thing. Right.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
For those of you who made the save, half 38. Those of you who did not make it, take 38 points of damage.
So 19
Oh,
divided
wait.
by 2.
Yes! Yes! Wild Shape, I take no damage! I have
Can you-
52 HP as a giant eagle.
Oh, so you can soak that before turning back into a...
Well, I have to reach 0 before.
That's
or
true.
or
That's
willingly
true.
do it.
All right, but
You
you're
said 30
you're still singed.
You said 34 or 38?
38 unhalved.
I love druids.
Jesus. I would have
It's
been out if I hadn't gotten that.
19.
So that, unfortunately, because you are countered, ends your turn.
No!
And it,
I can at least tell Terry to get in there.
well, no, your turn, yes. Terrence will be able to still have his
Okay.
turn. All right.
Oh.
Terrence, fortunately, makes his save and takes half damage from it, so he's scarred, but okay. What would you like Terrence to do?
To take on the copy Claymore.
All right, Terrence attempts to intercept the copy Claymore. He's not fast enough. He's going after him as fast as he can, but the copy Claymore is just speeding, flying, literally flying through the air, and Terrence just can't catch up. He's gonna try. He's gonna get to him in one turn. All right. Now, unfortunately, it is the original Claymore's turn.
OG Claymore.
The scene around you, plane shifts again. All right. This time, the burning atmosphere is replaced by a far more and for some of you familiar aquatic atmosphere. You have been plane shifted to the elemental plane of water.
No.
Fortunately, because of your dragon shard, you can still breathe. It's dark and inky, but it's mysterious and kind of terrifying. Claymore now eyes you, the ex-Arcane champion.
And my mirror images.
And your mirror images. He's going to have to take one sequence to create another clone, right? He one more clone hits the stage. The clone that's coming after you changes direction. All 3 of them fly after your 3 mirror images. And He misses this one. This is very lucky. He misses this one. You see him take up a big boot and tries to connect right with the face of each of your mirror images. Unfortunately, he rolls too low and he goes wide, and you see a massive burst of cone of cold erupt from the soles of his feet that would have encased multitudes of you in a massive cone of damage. But fortunately for you, you're able to get out of the way as a cone of cold flash freezes an entire portion of the plane of water right in front of you.
So now there's just like a big wall of ice.
A giant wall of ice. And now he's going to take one more sequence. Ooh.
God, that would have killed us all.
Okay,
oh
okay.
Nyasta.
Nyasta. Your clones are taking the attention away from his two clones. However, he is able to grab you by the scruff of the neck. He pushes you away, does a massive drop kick to your body, and you are shot backwards. You are able to look back just in time to see a series of prismatic screens behind your body. He is drop kicking you into a prismatic wall.
Oh no, no thank you.
That is not going to be good. I need you to make a series of dex throws really quick.
Oh my god.
No thank you.
You need to
make those throws. Make those
1,
throws.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saving throws.
Ooh. 13.
13.
Natural 20.
Good.
Yes. Oh, go girl.
Stop right there. Let me stop you right there. You rolled a natural 20, all right? So Nyasta, as you're being kicked through this prismatic wall, you unfortunately take a bit of damage from the initial impact. No advantages.
More advantages, do it!
Initially take 6 points of damage. Right. But you get it together right as you're flying through the rest of the prismatic walls. You call upon your experience and you start dodging and weaving through the prismatic screens. You are able to fly through every other bit of the prismatic wall without triggering the damage from each one, and you fly out and you hit the other side, singed from the red prismatic screen, but otherwise unharmed. All right.
I'm starting to look very dizzy.
Right. Horus, is now your turn.
Horus is ready. Claymore is back in the ring.
Claymore is now back in the ring, yes. His other two copies are off fighting the other wrestlers.
With my first move, I like to use Second Wind and regain some of my health. If
All right,
possible.
yeah, absolutely. Roll and then add your fighter level, and you gain that much EXP. HP.
D10. 7 plus 12.
7 plus 12. Okay, you gain 19 hit points back.
All right, cool. Oof. I will take that, and now with my next move, I want to suplex Claymore into the ice wall behind me and smash him into that as my second move.
Okay, that will be your second sequence.
As my third move, I want to, while he's up against the ice, I want to then go for another one of my boorish gores and try to spear him through the ice wall to shatter it.
All right.
And then for my next move, I'm going to pin his ass again.
All right. Cool.
And I haven't used a fifth move. Can I bank that?
You can.
Or no?
I'm gonna have to ask for the full sequence before.
I'll finish it with the pin.
Okay.
I'll finish it with the pin.
The first sequence was what? Before the
first sequence was I want to grab him from behind and suplex him into the ice wall like a table.
Gotcha.
And then I want to go for the gore, and then I want to go for the pin. But but my first move was getting the health back.
All right. So that was your first sequence. You get the health back, and now roll athletics, sir.
Athletics.
That's your biggie. That's your plus 9.
Oh, God. 4 plus 9. 13.
13. That's still enough. You manage to get behind him. You suplex him straight back into the ice wall. I want you to roll 1d10 plus 5, plus your modifier. You are so strong, dude. No one wants to be suplexed by an owlbear. That's just science.
That's a 10, right?
That's science.
That's an 8.
That's
an 8. I was about to say, I don't see the 0.
No, it's a 12.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's 10.
8
plus 5.
Plus 5 on my acrobatics, right?
No, that's athletics. So it's 8 plus
plus 9, 17.
17. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. So you're rolling for damage plus 1d10 plus 5. So you rolled a what was the initial roll? 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 points of damage. Oof.
Okay, that was the first sequence, and now you're going to spear him. You're going to spear him straight into the glacial wall. Roll another athletics for the spear.
And that's a 10
no,
or 20.
this one's a
this
D20.
is the big dog. 13 plus 9.
Oh, you
22.
absolutely hit it. You absolutely hit it.
Shatters.
That's right. It shatters, and you do another D10 plus 5.
Ooh, yes! Destroy it!
That is a 9 plus 5, so that's another 14.
All right.
On the big man.
All right, here, so we got some good news and bad news.
Oh, no.
The good news is...
Okay.
I'm molting over here, man.
The good news is you've taken Claymore down to 0 hit points. He's staggered. He's on the floor. It's hard for him to get up.
I didn't blow him up. I didn't blow him up.
See, here's the thing. Here's part of the bad news. Because you've gored him again, the chest plating has completely fallen off, and the arcane artifact within is cracked. It is cracked, and it's starting to seep bits of magic. Whatever you're about to do, you have to do now.
I'll be pinning him.
All right.
Right away.
You roll him up. You roll him up, and the Magic Tech lens, it's like, starts covering the angles, and Slagpaw starts to announce, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the veteran, Horus has Claymore rolled up into a pin. Can he do it? And out of the corner of your eye, as the ref is getting into position, you see El Diablo. He's waddling over. He looks like he's trying to, he might interfere, but who knows? This goose, he doesn't know any better. He just wants to commit atrocities. Can you get the pin in time? He's on. Here we go.
Damn that goose.
With disadvantage because he's hit 0 hit points. That's 1. That's 2. Come on. Oh no, give it back. That doesn't count. That's right. Come on. Claymore in the depths of the elemental plane of water. Horus, the veteran, takes the win for the Indies. The Indies are on the board for the Eternal Ring Tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, as you pin the Claymore, the Arcane Champion, the reality around you fades again, and you are very quickly brought back into Sharn, the arena around you. Mage Rights rush the stage while Claymore is unconscious on the floor. They're desperately trying to get a handle on the arcane artifact inside its chest. No. They are trying to play it off to the crowd in kayfabe, like, oh, we're just trying to get him some medical attention, when in reality they're trying to keep the entire city from blowing up. So they turn to you, Horus. They're like, buy us some time, cut a promo, tell the audience what you're feeling. Buy us some time.
Can I start slinging healing spells with
yes,
all my available spell slots?
Your healing spells don't do anything. This is a Magic Tech issue.
I'll send mending.
That's right, the lens goes up to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed indie wrestling at its finest. I am the savior of the saviors of Vatheranol.
As you're saying this, as you're cutting this promo, you hear a little chatter in the background. It's like, guys, I think this is going to blow.
Can I go around and try to do something with my crystal?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I try to think of healing, beautiful healing thoughts.
So that is happening. Go.
The fiercest of feathers, the horrific hoot, the grizzled grandee, the fanged fighter, the almighty horrific Horus has finally won the ring.
As the word ring rings out from your owlbear throat, a massive flash of light erupts behind you, and then only the sound of a Warforge being powered down. As the arcane belt in its chest depowers and becomes inert.
So I didn't kill everyone.
No,
fantastic!
The audience gets up to their feet, and so with huge chants of Horus, Horus,
God, I hate my name.
Horus. Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing match tonight! Horus, the veteran champion from the Indies, takes the win for the Eternal Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time, whenever that is, on D&DW. Special thanks to our guest, Freddie Prinze Jr. Thank you so much.
Pinky finger bone, here you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really hurt.
Freddie, if you got anything going on, please let our audience know.
You guys, I love playing RPGs. I love playing games in general. If you guys want to check out my channel on Twitch or YouTube, it's just called Geghead. That's Egghead. It starts with a G. Stands for good evening and good game. We play tons of games too. And this is a legit invite to everyone here. I would love, this is why I do this, to kind of mix the circles like Olympic rings, right? So I would invite all of you guys to come and play with us anytime you guys are free. I can't even, if Xavier Woods doesn't call me, FaceTime me while I'm drinking a beer in an Italian restaurant and say, dude, I just had the most fun I've ever had, then I don't come. So I thank you, and thanks to Xavier. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for letting me play.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, man.
Yo, I had a blast, man. I had a blast. I love how in character you guys played. That is awesome to me. I didn't even curse once.
Yeah, that was impressive. Everyone involved didn't curse once.
She did.
I did. Sorry.
At least you didn't blow
Queen,
up.
Queen of insensitivity.
Queen of insensitivity.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, you guys, thank you so much. That was our season finale of D&DW. If all goes according to plan, we will see you again. We love you. Thank you for tuning in.
Support us so
Good night.
Rockroom can have more